A little bit underprepared, only found out at late notice and thought I'd write my speech as the night went on, so came a bit earlier than I thought. But obviously, obviously thoroughly enjoyed my 12 years and met some amazing people along the way. And that's, I think, what footy clubs are all about, the relationships, the friends, that you make along the way, and they stay with you forever. Yeah, unfortunately, I wasn't able to play in premierships or enjoy the success that the players before me was able to have, but I still have some amazing memories from this football club that I'll keep dear with me forever. From when I first got here, I was taken under my wing by Possum. Looked after me for a couple of years, which was really nice. And I guess when you move up from country Victoria, you always need people close to you to help you out. And luckily enough, Tim was also from Ballarat, so we sort of had some, ties back home, which made it easy for me to settle in. And then you got your Shane Johnsons, Craig Lamberts, Johnny Blakey, who was my defensive coach. You sort of looked to a lot. Then as you go through the years, with Jade Rawlings, another defensive coach, helped me out as well, and probably made me the player that I felt like I played my best footy at. And then, as I said, I haven't written all this down, so I'm trying to think on the spot. But there's been plenty of players that I've been able to play with, and a lot of lesser names that I probably grew much closer to. Paddy Garner, one of my groomsmen, and Cheney Stiller, who played 100 games at the club. But these are the people that you remember. These are the memories you take away. And then obviously the stalwarts of the club, Nicole Duncan, who's done plenty for me and plenty for my family, my mum and dad, Hayley and the kids. Whenever we needed something, whenever we needed some flights booked or last minute urgent meeting happening, we'd always turn to Dunks, and she would no doubt look after us pretty quickly. So. And I'm sure there's millions and millions of people I'm going to forget. Muzzer, I can see Gary O, who was here when I first got here. We've got a nice little trip coming up, Gaz, so you better take it easy tonight. So, but I can't. Unfortunately, my time at the club came to an end. But hopefully, there's still some good footy left in me. I feel like there is, and hopefully I can take this. Take my career somewhere else and finish it, in a couple of years' time, and there might be some success. But I can't thank the club enough for what they did for me for the 12 years, shaped me the person I am today, allowed me the opportunity to live a dream. And people come up and players come up, and if you play one game of footy, you're pretty happy. But to play 200 at a club that I've grown to love, and I know one day I'll come back, but. It won't be. Unfortunately, you don't quite get the fairy tale that everyone's after. And tonight it's a nice feeling being able to come up here and recognise the club and say thanks. But probably the biggest thanks as well, besides the wife and kids, is probably the fans, the members, supporters that turn up every week. It's been a tremendous support for me and my family, the kids. We couldn't have made it. Really, it's you guys that make it and fun and easy to come to training every day. I get a lot of people, we talk a lot about when you go to a footy club, you haven't worked a day in your life, and it honestly feels that way, and it's because of the fans and the staff and the players make it. So without your support, these 200 games wouldn't happen. So for the fans, I thank you. I know we'll stay in contact along the way as I move through, but I'll be forever grateful for the opportunity that I received over the last 12 years. So, thank you.